Welcome. Today's venue is Manito Park. Now this is a free public park located in Spokane, Washington. Now Manito means good spirit, and that comes from Native Americans who believe the Manito spirit watched over them, guided them, and kept them from harm. Now the park's original name prior to 1903 was Montrose Park. And around that time, and up until about 1932, the park housed a zoo, which was very popular, but maybe not so popular with some of the local residents around the park area here, as there were stories of animals escaping from the zoo and roaming the local neighborhoods. Now this is a 90-acre park, and it consists of a greenhouse conservatory, duck pond, and gardens. The first garden is the Japanese garden, and then second they have Duncan Garden, third Rose Hill Garden, and fourth Lilac Garden. Now the park is a beautiful nature retreat located just minutes from downtown Spokane, and it has over 150,000 visitors a year. It's currently mid-August and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Temperature 64 degrees. Beautiful day to explore the park. Now the last time I visited this park, it was in June, and I would have to say May or June is the best time, as all the flowers are still in bloom. However, if you visit Friday nights during the summer months, you can enjoy live music here in the park. So as you can see, it's a scenic, relaxing place to visit. Let's giddy up and check out the gardens and the rest of the park. So this is Mirror Pond here at Manito Park. Now this is the newest addition to the park. It's the bronze mute swan sculptures. Now the mute swans were introduced to the park in the early 1900s, but then they were relocated in 2006. And this was due to mute swans not being native to the Spokane area, and they always had a difficult time adapting to the environment. This sculpture was put into place for the remembrance of them. So this is Lilac Gardens here at the park, and as you can see, the lilacs are not in bloom, but they smell nice. Nice being out here on the path today. Beautiful day. Let's giddy up. So lilacs were brought to Spokane in 1909, and then in 1912 they were brought here to Manito Park. Now this wasn't the original location that lilacs were placed, as they were just moved here after the zoo moved out. So yeah, this was part of the zoo in the past, and this is where the buffalo would roam. Let's giddy up. Welcome to Rose Hill Garden, which has over 150 different types of roses. Now the garden was constructed in 1950. As you look at the plates in front of the roses, you'll notice famous names of people. Now that comes from families donating roses to the park in the name of the loved one that has passed away. Let's giddy up and check it out. And there's a sundial here at the park. You use the sundial to tell what time it is. Looks like it's currently 10:31. Yeah, 10:31. This is the Japanese garden here at the park. Now this garden is dedicated to Spokane's sister city, Nishinami in Japan. It consists of a waterfall and a pond, and it took 9 years to design and construct this garden. And it opened in 1974, just in time for the World's Fair that took place in Spokane. Now a Japanese garden generally consists of 3 things: plants, water, and rocks. And that is with simple, clean lines, creating a tranquil retreat. Sounds like a hygge moment. This is the Gaiser Conservatory here at the park. It's a botanical paradise where plants are grown for usage throughout the park. Let's check it out. Welcome to Duncan Gardens. It was built in 1913 with a design of a classical Renaissance style. In fact, it closely resembles the Mirabell Gardens in Salisbury, Austria. The Mirabell Garden is where parts of the Sound of Music was filmed. Let's giddy up and check it out. Now, this is a monument put in place for George Washington, celebrating his 200th birthday of his birth.